Welcome students. In this video, we will be discussing the implementation of finding maximum element in linked list. So in the previous video, we were discussing iterative as well as the recursive approach of finding maximum element in linked list. Now we are going to get into the implementation part of this, right? So fine. So we'll get into the editor. Now the very first thing that strikes is, first of all, we need to have a linked list. So already in the previous like implementation part, we have defined a create function which will automatically create a linked list. So we take the same create function and we are just using it in the present thing also. So our count node function call, we are taking it out. Right. So now one thing that we want is actually stdlib.h. So far we have not, because for mloc usage we should be using stdlib.h. Okay, stdlib.h, and then we also should declare the node structure also. The node structure is struct node, and we should have a data member and also a pointer member which is referring self-referencing. It refer to the node. So struct node star next. I think now there is now there is no error showing up. So this create function we will be calling in the main method. Fine. Now our task is to write a function to find the maximum element of the given node. Okay, we'll just start from here. Let us provide the return type of the function as integer. See, in the previous video I was showing return type as void. Now I'm showing it as integer, because to make you understand that based on the scenario you can either have return type void or either you can have return type integer. It depends upon the scenario. Either you can print inside the function, or otherwise you can return here to the place where the function is called. Because for example, when only displaying the maximum is the purpose, then you can have void as the return type and you can print inside the function. But with this maximum element, if you are going to process further, with the maximum value, then that maximum value, returning it to the respective function call, is what the logically right thing. So integer return type, name of the function is max node, and parenthesis, inside parenthesis we are going to provide the address of very first node. Struct node star temp. Struct node star temp. So we are just taking one pointer to point to the first node. Okay, fine. Now temp will be receiving the address of first node. Now immediately you enter inside, take a variable max and also include limits.h to find the minimum possible integer value. So it is going to be limits.h. Okay, now you can just take max is equal to, you can write min underscore integer. Okay, I think it's integer. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, it's integer underscore min. Okay, int underscore min. So you have taken int enters underscore min. This variable is actually perfectly having the minimum integer value which we are assigning to the variable max. Now next one, we will try to traverse the entire linked list. How traversal? Temp is equal to temp of next. Traversal from one node to another node. This movement have to be done for few number of times until a certain point. Until we reach the last node, this movement should keep on be taking place. So we are writing temp equal to temp of next inside a while loop for repeating it again and again, and also up to a certain point. Okay, if temp is not equal to null, then we can move we can move temp to temp of next. But if your temp is equal to null, then you can stop the movement and you can come out. But before moving from first node to second node, remember, before moving from first node to second node, what you should do is that you should compare. Okay, you should be comparing. You should be comparing with if condition if temp of data, if temp of data is greater than max. Okay, if temp of data is greater than max, then let us change the new max value to temp of data. Temp of data. Fine, that's it. Okay, so finally after coming out of while loop, we have to return max value. So this entire program already in the concept explanation we have clearly explained already. Now what we will do is, after creating a node, let us take a variable to store the maximum element. So take maximum element as a variable and equal to call the function max node, and pass the address of the first node which is available in first pointer. So we are calling the function max node and we are passing the address of the first pointer, address of the first node, which will be received with the help of pointer temp, and all the process will happen and the maximum element will be written, and then we'll be printing the value of max. So the maximum element is percentage d comma max element. Right, so now we will just go for execution and we will check whether things are working properly. Right, so maximum node.c. So the compilation is successful and now it is time for execution. Okay, so coming to the execution part, let us provide 11, let us provide 34, then 10, 9, then 45, and then 23, and then 20 and 1. So with what is the minimum element so far? The maximum element so far is actually 45. So the answer have to be maximum element is 45. Yes, exactly. So this iterative approach is perfectly working. This is the iterative approach. Iterative approach is working perfectly. Okay, now coming to recursive approach. Recursive approach. Coming to recursive approach, take with same integer return type, mention r max node followed by parenthesis, where in the argument provide struct node star temp, comma, then a variables to store the maximum element. And now inside this we'll be checking if the temp is not equal to null. If temp is not equal to null, we will be checking whether temp of data is greater than max. And after checking ternary operator, right? So if it is true, then we'll be calling the same function r max node and we will be passing temp of next instead of temp, and we will be passing temp of data instead of max because temp of data is greater than max. So the new max value have to be temp of data. Then a colon. Suppose this condition is evaluated to false, call the same function. But if this condition is evaluated to true, then temp of data is not the maximum element. The max variable becomes a maximum element. So our max node function we are calling with passing temp of next, as the first parameter, and the same max variable as the second parameter. So if this condition is evaluated to true, then we'll be calling the same function with the temp of next and temp of data as argument. If it is evaluated to false, calling the same function with temp of next and max as a argument. Okay, fine. Now suppose if this temp not equal to condition, if it is evaluated to false, temp not equal to null, it means if temp becomes null, if temp becomes null, we can return the value of max. Right, fine. Now instead of calling the recursive approach, let us try to call the call the recursive, instead of calling iterative, now let us call recursive approach. Pass the address of first node and also we'll be passing int underscore minimum. Okay, int underscore minimum. Right, fine. So now we will just execute the same code and verify whether verify whether we're getting the right answer or not. Compilation again, then execution. Right, so it is going to be like 23, then 34, 1, then 12, then 23, then 5, then it is like 1 again. So the maximum element so far we got is actually 34, right? Minus 1 is the last element that we are provided. 34 has to be maximum element, so the maximum element is 34. Yes, the answers are perfect. So the recursive approach is also working fine and the iterative approach is also working fine. Now it is time for us to change the same code to minimum, because there is no much difference. Just we are going to change the same code for finding minimum node. So for finding the minimum node, actually, instead of checking whether temp of data is greater than max, check. So change this variable to minimum. Change this variable to minimum, and instead of storing minimum integer value in the variable, store the maximum variable. So opposite. There we were storing the maximum possible value, but here we are going to use the, there we were using minimum possible integer value. Here we will be using the maximum possible integer value, and we'll be checking whether the new temp of data is less than the minimum value. Okay, if it is less than minimum, then we will change the minimum value to temp of data. Okay, fine. And finally we will be returning the value of min. This is the change. Okay, now coming here to recursive code also, instead of here min, while passing sent int underscore max, here instead of checking greater than, change it to less than symbol. That's it. Change temp of data less than min. Here also change the variable to min. That's the only change. Right, instead of checking whether something is greater than max variable, temp of data greater than max variable, start checking temp of data less than minimum value. That's it. Okay, so minimum we are not going to look into separately. Okay, so with the knowledge of this, you just can, like, you can understand how this same code can be converted to minimum, finding minimum node also. Right, fine. Okay, thank you students.